All right, everyone, you are listening to Rival and Queen. It is All
Talk Edition.
July. I'm Ashley, in case you don't know.
And I'm Sarah. And we're so happy to be here with you on this glorious Thursday.
And it is hot. It is summer.
Hot, hot, hot. It's 5 days. My last 5 days as a 32-year-old. Count them down.
Oh my God.
I got my checklist. One thing to do a day.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Anything today?
Yeah. Make out with a stranger.
Oh my God.
I just joking.
I was like, how much time do you have left in the day?
I mean, hours. I mean, I guess I only have to midnight, but still, I mean, how long do you need?
I don't know. It depends. Do you want to just grab a random person and make out with them?
That was sort of like the essence of the checklist.
When we leave the studio
that I just made up in my head. That's not on the list.
The sun's still shining.
Listen, if you think I should do that today, we can make it happen. There's no one saying that can't happen. I'll send out a few Insta lines right now. We'll get someone lined up.
Oh my God.
Let's see.
What's happening?
Okay.
What else is on the list? Anything?
Could you imagine that's my 32, to sign off 32? It's not. 30, I don't have
32 and never been kissed.
Who said that to us today? The other day?
Someone?
Leo Saloon, 43, never been kissed.
Oh my God. All right. I find that hard to believe.
He didn't say it, but someone said it. I think it's just like a tagline. If I had to pick a 5-day countdown for my last 5 days as a 32-year-old, what would I pick? I think, I don't know. Do you know what I'd like to take?
I hate to put you on the spot here, Sarah, but we need to know.
We need to know. If I had to pick them, what would they be? Let's choose them right now. I think jumping off a boat into the ocean. Scared of sharks, good for me to do. Always like to push my fears. And I like being in the ocean. So that's a 1 day.
But you'll be fine just to jump off and get rid of it.
I know, but I still get scared. So
we'll find a safe.
Actually, that's not. Backflip off a boat into the ocean. 1.
Okay.
2.
That's probably doable.
That's totally doable.
Mm-hmm.
That's something I haven't done before.
Oh, they have to be things.
Oh, no, I guess they don't have to be.
Get a hole in one.
Well, that's never going to happen. Let's kiss someone. We got 5 days left.
Oh my God,
in 32.
I like that.
We'll make out with someone. That'll be good. What else can we get in there? 5 days. Maybe I can sell something online as far as my new business. That'll really be
It's like you've never sold something online.
No, something new.
Like an item.
Something new. Yeah. Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah.
Perfect. We'll do that. And what would be another fun thing?
Shotgun a beer.
Shotgun a beer. I think that's a good one to wrap up 32.
Amazing. I don't think I've successfully done that.
Oh, I've done that. Okay. Are we going to write this list down? Because I think we should record this.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm going to have to document these things other than, okay, we got to remove the makeup if we're documenting things. I'll kiss someone.
I think you could document it. I could like be in the distance and make sure that you did it. That way I'll confirm with everyone you've done that.
Could you imagine? Okay. Backflip off a boat, shotgun beer. I like that one. That's like a fun challenge. Kiss someone. And that sounds weird. Like I've never done that before, but that's okay.
You want to make out before the end.
You got to get another one in always.
Okay. That makes sense.
And was there something else I had said? What could be a good thing to finish out a year strong? Oh, sell something online.
Mm-hmm.
Something new and my new offering, soulful offering.
Yeah.
And summer-esque activity.
Go surfing.
I've never done that.
Sounds ambitious for
It sounds like just a lot. Like I don't know that I physically have the
Rent
time.
a Sea-Doo?
Yeah, that could be done.
That's just pricey.
I know. So
let's
keep this in the under $20 budget.
Have Sea-Doos down at their cottages. So I feel like I'm like, do I want to pay $200 when I could ride one for free?
Well, I'm going home to Newfoundland
exactly.
in 2 weeks, and I'll have
We're
one
being
there.
Economical.
No, yeah, this is like the economical.
We'd rather spend $200 on something else,
like a DJ for my birthday.
Exactly.
I'm really keen that if anyone listening to this has ideas, I'd like you to send them in to us because
maybe you should leave the last one open for
okay, the fifth
listeners.
item for the 32-year-old bucket list to wrap up is open to the listeners. So I'm waiting to hear what you got for me.
And if I think of anything, I'll let you know.
Yeah, we'll put those out on social media. This is great. The other thing that I just want to talk about, and it's so interesting because it's coming through and planning my birthday party. 32 is like the first year I felt like a real adult.
Wait till 33, baby.
Well, I feel like I've entered into that stage where it's like I never really felt like a grown-up, and then I'm like, oh, I feel like more grown-up. It's kind of cool. Like, I'm not upset about it. It's just like I've never felt that way before, where I'm like, oh, I'm an independent adult that can make independent decisions
and rely on myself.
Just me. I have the freedom to do whatever I want, but also the responsibility that comes with that. And that sort of is the first time this has ever hit me.
And it's also, I think, as we get older, I start to say things that I'm like, I can't believe I'm saying this. You know what I mean? The young people, I don't know, they're even saying that, or what they're doing on TikTok, or what they're buying, or the lingo, and I roll my eyes and I think, am I old?
We're getting older, intolerant of the young, the
you know what I mean? I don't know.
No,
I think a little, but I'm okay with it too, because now I have a more like a compass and a more understanding of who I am and what I like, that I just think some of the other stuff is stupid. But when you're a kid, you like it, you're into it.
Ooh, no, I'm with you. And something I thought
like this, I don't know if you're watching our YouTube, choo choo, like that's a thing that I'm waving my hand in the air, just like woo woo. It's apparently something the young people do. I'm like,
oh
yeah, exactly. Why don't we know this? Chris Green taught me this because he's very versed and knows the thing.
If we had kids, we would know this. I think you have kids to keep you relevant and fresh.
Do you remember?
That's not why you have them, sorry, but kids keep you relevant and fresh. We don't have them yet.
Well, yeah, my niece is 13, so she's very into knowing about all these things. The Karen, remember the Karen gifts or the memes and stuff?
Yeah,
memes that they would always reference, and Nicole, my sister-in-law, would always know them too. Like, how do you know this stuff? The kids
keep you fresh. And Nicole T told us that. She said you get set in your music listening habits. Unless you have children, they expose you to new music. By the time you're 30, you're like done. You're not adding new things to your repertoire.
Yeah, because Nicole actually introduced us to Astronaut in the Ocean.
Yeah.
And neither you and I had never heard that song until she told us, and she looked at us like we were crazy. But now I hear it all the time.
But that's because I listen to Spotify, which just curates everything to me that I want to hear.
Same here.
But you're right. So we got to keep
a lot of country.
A lot of country and not a lot of new stuff.
No. What?
Oh, nothing. I switched something. My faves. Okay.
But we had such a great weekend last weekend. We were invited to the Mercantile downtown Halifax on Hollis Street, thanks to LUVO. They had a LUVO patio party with Dylan, Jody Guthrow, and then their dad, who is super talented, Bruce Guthrow, joined them for a few songs as well. So it was like such a treat and so nice to hear live music outside in the sunshine. It
was also so nice to do an afternoon like patio event, because it felt like I felt like this last weekend really felt like summer kicked off for me. I was like, I got dolled up. I was like, oh, we're going out for an afternoon like event.
It was so nice. The only good thing about COVID and stuff like that, like I do miss when you're kind of mingling, but I loved, we had the best seat. They hooked us up. It was so awesome. So like, this is nice. We don't have to like cram in somewhere. We're not in the sun. We've got shade. We're comfy.
I felt like we were in Vegas. The only thing we were missing was a pool. I felt like we were at a pool party.
I know. I felt like that too.
All I want is a pool party. And actually shout out to Oz from House of Moda, because she just held an amazing looking pool party. But that's like a vibe that I'm craving right now.
That's why I want a pool.
I think you should get one.
Scott, my friend Jess Lieberman, they have such a good backyard out in Cole Harbor. The best. They've got the sound system going, like he's building a tiki bar. Just like, oh, this is nice. We need a party, Jess.
I know. Soon. With a DJ. Jess will sponsor the DJ. You host the party.
We'll send the kids to grandma's for the night.
Yeah, we'll hire a babysitter for the kids or something. Whatever you need, Jess, you tell us and we'll make it happen.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be fun.
I know, that's what I was craving. That was what I was craving for my birthday. I was so indecisive about what we were going to do for my birthday party. I mean, we're going to have fun. But because I think in my heart and soul, it's like, I just want like to be in a club.
Well, and I think that this brought up a bigger discussion between us last weekend, and why there isn't, like, the Thompson Hotel, I think it is in Toronto, has that rooftop pool, bar. It's very popular people. Why don't we have anything
in
here?
Halifax so we can rent an outdoor pool?
Because Sarah has a beautiful outdoor pool at her new spot, but because of COVID, maybe they'll lift some restrictions because this week is a big week for that.
That's true. I
You
still
should
don't
just
think they're
nudge
gonna
them
let
and
me
give them
rent
a
it
little
out.
wink.
I also think it would be
Oh.
like the state I'm planning, the presence of mind and the loudness I'm planning to
And
be
no
in
alcohol.
on, yeah, there's no alcohol around the pool, so that's already not gonna work.
All right.
And then also, like, I'm planning to be loud and not, I don't want to be in my home where I have to
But
be
like if we
responsible.
started at noon and that was just part of the afternoon and then it progressed elsewhere, which is going to.
Oh, that would be good. We
But
can do
anyway,
that.
we'll see. Maybe they'll open it to at least 5 guests and you'll have to bring like pick your favorite.
My top 5 people.
Just
I
kidding.
love that. There's nothing I love more than here are my 5 favorite people. Okay, well anyways, we're excited. We'll keep you guys posted on how the birthday festivities go. It's gonna be a hoot. I love my birthday. It's like my favorite time of year. So
Yeah.
we're gonna be decked.
What are we gonna do on your actual birthday?
Oh, on my
Or what-
actual
yeah,
birthday.
What do you think?
So right now we're choosing between 2 classes at our studios. I love starting my birthday working out. You taught me that.
You have to. It's like it's a fresh year.
I treat my birthday like the new year.
I agree.
You told me
It's
that.
like a new start.
So two things. I like to be alone for a little bit of my birthday. Like I like to have a moment to just
Mhm.
like come together. I'm gonna get up and go to the gym at 7:30. I'm either doing Nicola's booty class, which I'll probably do because I just want to see Nicola. But Rival has a really fun like music class and like it's like just beats. And I was like, this would just be a fun headspace to be in. I think Brandon's teaching it. I was like, it'd just be funny, super intense. Sometimes you want your
can't
butt
go
kicked.
wrong with either.
No. So anyways, I'm going to be starting in our studios, which is like my second home. Then going to the pool for an hour to have like a solo float. And then I'm going to get a pedicure and like I'll meditate in between there. And then the beach all afternoon.
Queensland.
Queensland Beach. Post it up. You want to come visit? I'll be there.
And everyone? Or me?
You and everyone.
Okay.
I think that'll be fun. That's like my ideal day. Go to the beach.
Yeah, I like the laid back. I actually loved the 4 of us, well, you and I and 2 others played golf on my birthday this year. And that was
Yeah.
like, that's my new thing, I think, on my birthday. And not a big group, maybe 2 groups, 1 group, just kind of, I'm into, again, getting older. I'm into downtime.
Is this what getting older? This is what I'm worried. Is like I'm not going to want to have massive birthday parties anymore. Is that
Yeah,
what
but that's
getting
different
older
because
is?
that's like once a year. You know what I mean? If you're feeling it, but I feel like at times, I don't know. I just like certain people. Maybe I'm picky now. I don't know.
Who knows? This is all a discovery. Next year, maybe we'll be flying everyone to Vegas on our private jets.
Oh, I would do that.
And you know,
Count
who
me
knows?
in.
Count me in. Okay, one fun thing we want to do for this episode. Oh, wait. One other thing we do want to talk about that we do have coming up is we have officially launched the Links in Luau golf tournament coming up August 6th. We partnered with Dr. Nicole McClellan, who we love, and we're doing the tournament in support of Adsum for women and children. So it's a charity golf tournament for women only. Sorry, guys, we love you, but you know, we want it.
We're taking over.
We're taking over, and also like golf isn't approachable sometimes. You feel like nervous, and we wanted to make this a place where like gals can get out on the green if it's their first time. It doesn't make a difference. We're doing Hawaiian themes. We're going to be dressed up. We've got lessons built in. So like you can be a beginner, and this is the place for you to come and have a great time.
Yeah, and I think the goal after would be for people to have enjoyed it and maybe try going out on their own or not being, or just having fun and being like, I want to golf again. I would like to do this, kind of giving people that push to join us and be part of something great, like Sarah said, for charity. So it's going to be fun.
And also not be scared, because here's the thing with golfing that I always, these questions sound stupid, but they're real. You're like, what do I have to wear? What do I have to bring?
Like,
where do I go?
Where do I check in? That I golfed many times when I was younger, so I kind of already like knew, but it was always my dad telling me and my brother. But then when you're an adult, I'm like, oh yeah, what do I need to bring? I forget. I don't know. You kind of forget a little bit.
So if you have any hesitations about golfing, come with us. Let us be your guides. Wear whatever the hell you want. I'm wearing a Hawaiian themed shirt, which I can't wait. And we'll be there to welcome you so you don't have to be worried. And
borrow some clubs from a friend, family member. There will be some available to rent through Brunello, but that's the only thing I would say is make sure you have clubs organized before you come. Maybe a few balls, some sneakers, hat.
And we'll tell you everything in the email. So
yeah,
you can join us, get your tickets, rattleandqueen.com/events. And we'd love to see you in person. This will officially be our first in-person event. Thank God. It's been years in the making.
And Brunello has the most beautiful clubhouse and patio. So you know what, rain or shine, it's going to be a good time. We will be there ready to go.
And have a few drinks after. Friday night, sign us up.
Yeah.
We'll be 33 then, both of us. So who knows?
Well, I'm 34.
Oh, yes, right.
I just turned 34. So yes, I'm.
We'll
wait till you turn 34, Sarah. You're gonna have way more things on your list to do.
You'll be like you can tell me my future right now. All right. The other thing we want to do this episode was go back through some of the songs that shaped our childhood. We just thought that would be funny.
I forget why we came up with this or why it crossed our minds.
Your cousin Mandy suggested it when we had her on.
We were talking about kind of nostalgia and songs, because her and she spent almost an entire summer, 2 months in high school with me, and I had my license. I think I had my license. I must have. And I feel like we were just hitting the road and cruising. So it brings back so many memories. So it got us thinking like what songs hit home for us and bring back memories. And I always listen to Spotify. No, I don't. I listen to
YouTube music. Yeah.
But the odd time when you listen to an old song, then it always kind of remembers in its algorithms and recycles it back in every once in a while. And you go back to that moment in time and you feel that song like in high school.
All the nostalgia and the emotions. Oh, I love it so much.
Oh, okay. We're going to have to think of one on the fly. Can we start out with this one?
Yeah.
High school slow dance.
Oh, okay.
What rings a bell?
High school slow dance. I'm like, where did I go to high school? I went to high school in Newfoundland and Grand Falls. Paper making classic. We used to have a volleyball tournament where guys used to come over from Sydney, from Nova Scotia. Ooh. I wonder who these guys are. Surely we must know some of them by now. Well, I gotta call Kara Kim. You gotta find out who were the guys coming over from Cape Breton. Song high school.
Do you want me to go?
I want you to go.
I'm gonna say 3 are coming to mind. I had some very memorable, really good slow dances in high school. Casey and JoJo.
Yeah.
Crazy. Amazed by, was it Lone Star?
Yeah.
And Aerosmith. What was the Aerosmith one?
Yeah, it's the one from
Crazy?
Armageddon.
Don't want to. And so any of my friends, Aaron, she probably is listening, my friend, high school friend, that knew that song would come on. And the awkward moment between waiting for someone to ask you to dance. And it would be that song in particular was so long, like 5-6 minutes at least, and you would kind of dodge. Like I would dodge people that I didn't want to dance with.
So funny.
So that they didn't ask me, because you don't want to dance to this song for so long.
No, I think you're 100% right. Yeah, Casey and JoJo was definitely a staple for a long time. I think that
still gets me. It's a good song.
It is a good song. Oh, I like that. That was a great question. That one was also in my junior high days, but it does bring me back to that.
Grade 8, maybe something, grade 7.
These are going to be really funny songs. Okay, one from junior high for me is the song Just Beat It by Michael Jackson.
Oh my God.
But do you know why? It's because we used to have early morning volleyball practices at like 7:45, and our coach would always have that song playing, or like pump up songs. And then when we'd have tournaments, which we hosted quite often, because we'd host the girls tournaments and the guys tournaments, that would always be like one of the songs, the tracks to amp us up. And so that really brings me back to like junior high volleyball.
Do you know what? Because we both played volleyball.
Yeah.
Just came back to mind was Joe Budden, Pump It Up, or Fire. Remember those songs? That would always be like when we would do the hitting, like when that part of our one, that's what song we would put on in it. It does really pump you up.
It does really pump you up. That's so funny. I gotta write this one. What was
I know. Joe Budden, Pump It Up.
Yes.
B-U-D-E-N.
Okay.
Pump it up. Yeah.
I love that so much. Another song that so Stacy's Mom, that song is forever like stuck in my head. But it reminds me of my first summer that I moved to Newfoundland. the first summer I spent there. So I moved there when I was 15, but I moved like literally 2 days before school started because I wanted to spend the summer in Halifax with my friends. And then it's like that reminded me of my first summer I actually stayed there. And I don't think I had my license yet, but it was just like we used to go up to this place called Leech Brook to go swimming. Terrible thing. They've since renamed it to Thunderbrook, but
Leeches are no.
but we didn't have cars, so and it was like a 20-minute drive up the highway. So we used to get people to our parents or older siblings to drop us off, and then we'd walk in, but you couldn't call people for a ride, so you'd have to walk 15 minutes out, call for a ride, then wait 20 minutes for them to come get you.
Sounds like a lot of work.
It was, but it was so worth it. But that song, Stacy's Mom, just like puts me back to that like young high school summer.
That's amazing.
Freedom.
I want to go back to elementary school because I have two very, very memorable songs. Because I performed in front of my school when I was in grade 6, 2 songs, and I don't know, I'm sure there's video somewhere. We practiced every day at lunch, sometimes after school. Forget, maybe there was like 6 of us, and we made up a dance to Men in Black and Mariah Carey Fantasy. And like we performed it. But you saw, I actually found that, or my friend sent that picture of my grade 6, and that was the night that I performed
at your grade 9 grad.
Or there was like a dance. No, grade 6.
Grade 6.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. I know. I was just like, I was having flashbacks of, you know, the movie Mean Girls when they do the Christmas song.
No, in grade 6, you thought that was like super cool.
Yeah, no judgment. Now that you've said that, the song I Want It That Way by Backstreet Boys, we had a dance routine for that. And I remember we made it up every summer. This was when I was really good friends with a girl named Rachel Swetnam, and like these girls who were a year older than me. We lived in the same neighborhood, and we used to practice this song every day for like a week and mastered it. We had a dance. I loved it. Oh, I really liked that time. That is like a nostalgia song for me.
Oh, I know. I love Backstreet Boys so much. They come on my playlist every once in a while. It makes me so happy.
What else you got from elementary school?
So I've got Eagle Eyed Cherry, which is Saved Tonight, which I made Sarah Mark listen to before we hit record today. I don't know. I was definitely younger. I feel like Stacey and I were going to watch my brother play hockey or soccer or something. We would always make my mom put that on repeat, and she probably, do you know how annoying that is probably?
Oh, so annoying. But I love, I think there's a type of person that can listen to songs on repeat and one that can't. And I'm definitely the one who can listen to them on repeat.
It's like till you're sick.
Till I'm sick of it. And when I find a song I love, I want to listen to it on repeat for days. And then I like can't listen to it for months.
100%. And Stacey and I went away to Pittsburgh, well, a few times, but a few years ago, I remember we were at this bar and it had like a demand, those modern jukeboxes that you can, it's an app on your phone. And I don't know, we couldn't get to work or go in, and we made them put it on. And I was like, everyone in this bar is 20. Like no one has heard this song, but it brought us back, and we lived a nice moment.
You know, I think we are getting old.
I remember Stacey asked someone if they knew the song, and they were like, no.
The last one that really brings me back to a particular time in life is a song "Uh-Oh" by Lumity, and I think you reminded me of this.
Yeah.
And that song reminds me of when I first went traveling in Europe on my own with my friend Erica, who we were with today, and we went backpacking like across Berlin and Amsterdam, and that was a song I was playing on repeat at that time. I think Erica probably wanted to more than me, but
I had that when I would have been 16. I remember when that, and I used to make CDs for my car. Obviously, everyone did, and I think that was either song 1 or song 2. And I remember I'd just like go back and forth,
yes.
Anyways, great song.
The song that I associate with my car and getting it is probably like
Ludicrous.
Yeah, definitely. No, it's Kelly Clarkson, Since You've Been Gone, or Baby Boy by Beyonce and Jay-Z. Those 2 songs I would have played a ton.
Shawn Paul.
Sean Paul. Sean Paul. Remember Sean Paul? I used to listen to a bunch of
Sean Paul. Put some Sean Paul.
Put some Sean Paul.
I used to love Ludacris. I wasn't joking when I said that. I used to like a lot of rap music, particularly him.
Oh, I still love Ludacris. What are we?
No shade.
No shade. He's like he's like funny. Great.
His voice is so deep.
Great voice.
So good. Okay, the last one I will say before we transition into what we're listening now in July 2021 was John Mayer, Any Given Thursday live specifically. And I still listen to that album over and over. I have like his little commentary between each song and the sets memorized. Like I've listened to it that many times and it never gets old.
I love that for you.
I was like 16, 17.
This is interesting. I'm like really excited to see if we can find more over time now that we've started thinking about this. I would love to know what some people's like nostalgia songs are that bring them back to any kind of big moments in their life. I have them associated with like when I started dating people, like all those times, like really embedded in my mind. So I would love to hear, let us know what song kind of are those nostalgia moments for you. We want to hear. I love it. It feels so good. It's crazy. All right, Ash, today's songs. Let's get into that.
So I flip-flop around all the time. Like sometimes it's the Backstreet Boys, it's Lumidee, it's country. Most 90% of the time it's country.
But let's talk about your, oh wait, are we doing our July faves right now? Or is this just like we're talking about songs we like today?
And this is going to transition us into
Okay.
our fave. Just to be clear. No, but I want to say my favorite song right now, it's not new. I loved it last summer, and just as soon as summer hits, I'm loving it, is Good Time by Nico Moon.
Ooh, I don't know if I've heard that, but I'm gonna have to give it a listen. Maybe I
You'll
do.
love it. You'll know it.
I wish that we could play you guys all the songs we're talking about right now because
It'd be very expensive.
it would be very expensive for us. So, you know, we instead are gonna be
Instagram.
saving. Yeah, we're gonna be playing it for you on Instagram. So watch there. My favorite song right now, I've got two.
Okay.
Well, really, I have three, but I'm going to tell you two right away. One is Faded by Soul Decision.
I love that song. What was that one?
It's such a good song. And then the other one's a country song, and that's an old song, but it's awesome. And if you have not listened to that, go download it because there's nothing but like good feelings from that.
Oh, that was one of my, now that you've said that, that was like one of my songs.
I know, it's one of my songs from my youth as well. When I get you all alone.
Ain't nobody.
All right. The other one is Happy Anywhere by Blake Shelton and Gwen Stefani. I just love that.
The live
one.
version, so good.
So good.
Oh, they just got married.
Oh, that's
in a ceremony with 40 people.
Very intimate. I like it. And then if I had to pick a third, really it's all these three are tied. Of course, it's All My Friends by Dave Sampson, which I have been listening to on repeat. So Dave, just know we're getting those Spotify pennies coming to you.
Everyone download or play it right now. I know it comes up on my algorithm now because we
want to get Dave trending. We love it.
It's very catchy. It gets stuck in your head.
A nice little summer bop. All right, Ash, favorite product right now.
Okay, so mine is kind of, okay, I'll do it quickly. Favorite product is the Cure lip balm that Natasha gifted us. Obsessed with that. Put it on in the morning, put it on at night. Love it, love it, love it. And then the other one is more so like a thing product. I don't know. Because like we can do whatever
Tell
we
us.
want.
We can do whatever.
It is a new golf outfit that I got. I've got a few new golf outfits, but one in particular that everyone's going to see on the golf day.
On the golf day.
August 6th.
I just got actually a beautiful new golf dress.
I know now we're not going to match. I feel like I need something.
No. I'm going to wear this dress as a real dress from Kara Kim for an early birthday present. Thank you, Kara.
Yeah.
I'm going to show everyone this golf dress because it's amazing. But my favorite product right now, I've got a bathtub recently, as everyone knows. So I've just been living on those Lush bath bombs every day. Thank you, Nicole T, for stocking me up. I
would love Lush to send us some bath bombs.
Yeah, like I recommend them. I'm really into them. I haven't had a bath with like bath bombs in 2 years. So
and they smell so good.
They smell good. I'm happy. Ash, what is your favorite experience lately?
Oh, I didn't think of experience, but okay, I will. Was going to Cape Breton with the crew because we went. I know we kind of touched on this last week, but a bunch of us went to Cape Breton, and I just feel like the weather was freezing and wet. It was just like so fun. The night that we all had, you know, a legit party and
not
we
one
dancing.
person didn't dance on a table that night.
It was so fun. That was just amazing. I had a great weekend.
Which is a sign of good. I feel like it was our first road trip in years, like group road trip, team getaway, Bender. Yeah, I know. I came back and bought thousands of fruits. I've just been living on fruits and vegetables. My favorite experience, I really enjoyed the patio party with Luau because it made me feel like summer. But my favorite experience is when we went down to Amano for dinner last week. I've been feeling like I live in Europe now. Like I just moved to Bishop's Landing. I love it there. But I even go by myself a lot of times down to the coffee shop and just sit there. But it just feels so like it's really scratching that itch of being in Europe where I can just go.
We feel like you live in a city. You know what I mean? You can like do all the things that
bring my book down
hours.
At all hours. I can go get a coffee. I can go get an ice cream. Like I just feel European. I sit by myself by the water. I like have moments. I love it. I see strangers. I see people I know. I just like I'm running into people. I love it so much. So that's like my European summer staycation version. But it's really satisfying if that's what I feel like, and I'm really into it.
Good. I'm gonna go for an adventure this week.
Yeah, same thing. And then all right, favorite food right now.
Because I've had it basically twice this week and I can't stop thinking about it, and now I need to make it, is a caprese salad.
Ooh.
I have one. I'm just gonna give the Sapori a shout out down in Queens Mark, and a little Italian market kind of vibe in there. You can take meats, olives, they sell wine, they sell beautiful olive oil, pizza, everything. You can take it to go. They've got like a little setup, but then they make like beautiful salads. And I just have to say, like dream about it. The tomatoes are always perfect. Basil leaves are huge. Like
I haven't been there yet, but the owner seems
like
charming. I really want to go. Okay.
You would like it also because by the grass, not right by Sapori, there are seats there, but closer to the grass, there's little bistro seats, and you can just like sit there by yourself.
And it's not that I have to be by myself, but there is something nice about being by yourself and just watching, like people watching. I like love that.
Yeah.
It's so funny. Okay. I love that. Mine's actually very similar to yours. My favorite food right now is like a version of a caprese salad. Not at all the same, but it is a melon, prosciutto, and ricotta salad.
I knew you would say.
I've been eating cantaloupe as if it is like a food I need for survival. Like I eat it by a cantaloupe a day, basically right now.
That's
I eat so much cantaloupe. I love it. So I eat that with a bit of prosciutto, throw some ricotta on, a little bit of mint, olive oil. And it's like amazing. It tastes like summer in a bowl. I fed some to Mark the other day. I'm all about the melon salads right now.
I really like fruit and salad. Like, what orange did you use to put in a salad, or was it grapefruit?
I did.
Not tangerines. I hate those in salad.
Like
the little like
clementine?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You don't like those? Okay. I mean, I've never put them in. I was like, did I
think it's when you get them at like restaurants and they're not using real ones. They're like out of a
can. No. Always fresh fruit. Bring that bad boy home.
Anyways, you made me one before. It had chicken in it and all these different things. Not a cabbage, but something like that. I forget. It wasn't radicchio, but
oh, I've made this for you?
Yeah, and there was fruit in it, like a orange or something.
Oh, fennel. Oh no, that is such a good one.
What is
fennel and grapefruit. And that is a really good.
I forget all about grapefruit.
Yeah, I haven't made that actually.
That one's good. That's summery.
That is a good summer salad. I'll whip that one out. I've made that for a few people. It's good. You know, just good little staple. All right, so those are our faves. We're rolling into 33. Well fed, celebrating life.
Wait to the checklist. We'll stay tuned on that, Sarah.
Stay tuned on Instagram of me. Can I get through my 5-day checklist before 32? Let's see. All right. We love you guys so much. Check out rivalandqueen.com/events if you want to come to the golf tournament. If you enjoy this episode, leave us a review, share it with a friend.
Yeah.
The whole thing. It helps support us and helps us grow. And that's what we want to keep doing.
We hope everyone's having a fabulous and safe summer. We will see you next week.
Woo, woo, woo!